Hey guys, welcome to my first do-it-yourself video. I had made these for my upcoming wedding, and I thought it would be kind of cool to kind of share with you how I did it and how much it was, because it was kind of cheap, and that was my finger. Ignore that. But yes, so first, what you're going to want to do is get any kind of glass container. This particular one was on sale at Target for $10, so that's why I got this one. Next, you're going to want some kind of substance to go along the bottom. Any color you want, any design you want, it's up to you. Because of the container I did get, I got tea lights, obviously, because it's a tea light container. Next, I got a string light, which was about $3.99 at Party America, and I'm going to tape that along the bottom. And that is all that I used for this particular centerpiece. Now I just threw this all together, so first of all, what I did was I took out the tea lights. Or at least tried to, because it kept rolling around on me when I set it down. And then the camera refocused. Anyway, next I went ahead and I cleaned the container, and I also went to get the sticker off. So I just sprayed it with a little glass cleaner, and then it peeled right off. You don't really want that in your wedding decorations. I don't know, just to me it would be distracting. You can't really see the bottom though, but you know, I figured just take it off. After that's done, what I did next was try to show you really awkwardly in this video, but I took the string lights and I put them around the bottom. So before you actually put the string lights along the bottom, it's best to check first if whether or not the string lights work, because I've actually had it not work after I put it all together, and that's not fun. So here I am checking to make sure they work. After that, I just kind of like smooth out the coil. It's really hard and difficult to work with them when they're coiled up like that, so I just kind of, you know, pulled on it and got it all smoothed out. Next, I went ahead and turned the string lights on because they're a lot easier to work with in the container while they're on. And here I'm just showing you that I'm going to tape the string lights around the bottom of the container. But first, I'm going to tape the excess wire around the device itself because it's kind of hard to work with when it's in your way, obviously. After that's done, I just take the controller and set it on the bottom. The Dragon Tears or whatever you use is going to hide it. So after that, I take the tape and I start to slowly, like this is the longest process, but I start to slowly tape the lights on the bottom. There's probably an easier way, but that's how I did it. Anyways, I had to make sure that I was going along the line of the tea lights, because later I'm going to wrap it around the metal part itself. What I did here was kind of push the coil down from the top and kind of like held it in place while I taped with my other hand. It can be kind of hard unless you've done this a couple times, but that's how I did it for each side. And you can just position the coil. It's kind of easy once you know go with like the coil part itself. And this is me trying to find the camera, but showing you how I did it on the bottom. And this is it's finished, like around the bottom part. Next, I kind of go out of camera, but basically all I'm doing is taking the string lights and stringing them through the top of the tea light metal holder. In this very confusing and mess of a video clip, all I'm doing is I'm taking the string lights and kind of, you know, wrapping them around the metal wire in there. This can be the most difficult part because you don't want to wrap it too much to where it doesn't actually meet the top, but then again, you don't want to wrap it too little to where you have a lot of excess at the end. So this might take you a little while. If it does, don't worry, it took me a little while at first too. But I pretty much do tight corals for the first 2 tea lights, and then I start to go looser on the top. That way I know how much I have left and etc. And this is just showing you what it looks like after it's finished. Basically right now I'm just looking for any kind of imperfections. If one area is looser than the other, then I kind of tighten it like I did here, or anything like that. And yeah, see, I did do it tighter. Oh, but I got out of camera. There we go. I did do it tighter on the first one, and then I did looser as I went. Next, I did choose Dragon Tears. They were my wedding colors, and it's a little bit easier to deal with than the grains that I showed you before of the silver. And I just take them by handfuls, and I dump them into the bottom, and I do this until that little controller is completely concealed. After that's done, the only thing left to add is the tea lights. So I go ahead and I set them in there, obviously, and push the wicks up to get ready to light them. Here I'm adding a little bit more Dragon Tears to make sure that controller is concealed. And I turn the lights on because I'm getting ready to light the candle, which FYI, you're going to want to do because when the candle's lit and you're trying to stick your hand down there to turn on that little box, oh yeah, you can get burnt. So trust me on this. Turn those lights on first. And this is with it lit up and turned on and everything. Throughout the rest of the video, the lights will start dimming down so you can see like what it looks like in every lighting situation. This is simple, easy. I have just thrown it together. I think the candles make it look romantic, and I think all together I only spent like maybe $70 on this, which isn't bad for table decorations. If you want to see like a mini series of what I did to kind of like cut back the cost of my wedding, I would love to do that. So press that like button if you want to see that. Press that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. And thank you for watching my first do it yourself. Have a good day, guys. Bye.